Hey everybody, just was going to do a little bit of an update today on some of the stuff that is on the workbench that I was showing on Friday. I was just going to start with the face that I'm restoring on the Warlord guy. So I finished him. You know, I'm actually not going any further than this. I'm actually pretty happy with it. The hair that's like around the ear there is soft right now. I've just not given it a chance to harden, but I'll show a little bit of a work in progress. I basically dremeled down the face to the point where, you know, there was a bit of an oval spot there where I could build up from. I didn't take it beyond that. And then I just, you know, I kind of put a foundation of a face with just sort of a nose outjut and some hollow areas for eyes, and then I just started working from there, putting in some cheekbones, the lips, defining the nose further in another stage, and then putting on the eyes and the ears in another stage. The eyes were actually the hardest thing probably for me to figure out how to do. I wasn't really sure how to do them since I've never done it before, and I went the route of just having hollow eye sockets and then just putting in some, you know, balls of clay around the size of an eye. They're a little big, and then I did actually kind of use a knife to put some vague forms of eyelids, but I'll see when it's hard to see. I'll see when I apply painted whether I catch that. Then I just put some ears on, and then today I just put some hair. And so overall, I think the expression and, you know, like the features of the face, I'm pretty happy with. I mean, I think it's probably a little big of a face compared to some of the other guys, but not too much. Actually, no, I think it's pretty good. One of the things that I did find, this is the same exact guy with a different face. This is the replacement that I got. I didn't give this guy a mustache, or I should say I didn't give the guy that I sculpted a mustache, and I didn't try to copy at all. Like, this was just sort of my putting a face on. So it looks different. One of the things that I guess, sorry, I lost my train of thought there. Yeah, okay, so it's really easy, I found, to get too big too quickly, because if you want to do some refinement and put extra clay on to actually smooth it out or to do features, if you don't start a little smaller than where you want to go, like, it's really easy to get oversized. It's just having done a little bit of sculpting, like I just found doing the face and some of the little details, it's really hard to work small like that. It's given me a greater appreciation of sculptors that use traditional sculpting, of things like, you know, green stuff and clays and stuff, and just how they get their detail at that level. It's really quite amazing. But, you know, I think he's going to look fine on the table, which, at least that's what I think. I don't know what you guys think, but that's a feat for me, considering I've never done a face before. And so I'm hoping that he's going to look good on the, you know, look okay. That's all I want. I don't want him to be the handsomest guy on the table. I just want him to get the job done. Okay, so that's that guy. I did find a solution for my drop zone commander thing not sticking. I think this is the one. So I've got two of them done, although this one here, I don't have the magnets in the front and the back. Literally, they're just being held by the little plastic clamps, a little bit of tension there, but I'm going to put magnets on there. I've got it here. I kind of struggled a little bit as to how I was going to fix this. And so I got to thinking, and I kept everything that I did before, as far as the magnet, and I've got the post on the thing. But I just decided to go a little bit old school, and in order to just give some stability, because the magnet was on the angle, like I was talking about, I just pinned it right there, just to keep it a bit more stable. And so yeah, you know, like you've got a pin there that you normally wouldn't have, but you know, at the end of the day, I don't really care. You know, I think it'll be fine, and it does the job. So, I mean, I have my choice of not having these magnetized at all, or spending a bunch of money on some more appropriate magnets, or just using what I have and having the pin. And well, I'll take this solution, I guess. Lastly, this is going to be a short one today as compared to the last one. I've got base paint and my color scheme, basic color scheme, on my AdMech test model. So I don't know what you guys think. Like, it's not by any means finished. I did a little bit of dry brushing on black, you know, for some of the equipment. I did chipping on the gray, so to create a bit of a dynamic look. I don't have any washes on this, so he's going to be a lot grittier, and I haven't done highlights, and so there's a lot still to go. But if you can see here, I definitely have some weathered look on the gray metal, as if he's been through, you know, a lot of damage. I basically did use some chipping medium and had a darker color gray and then a lighter color gray above it. But what do you guys think of the color scheme? Right now the yellow's pretty bright, but it's going to be a lot grittier once I get the washes on. But I think that once I get the washes on and I maybe brighten up just some highlights, I can get them pretty gritty to be a that whole grim dark look that I spoke of in the last video. Still dark looking and kind of ominous. So I don't know. I'm pretty happy with it so far. So that'll be the basic, the base paint look of the Legio Graphanicus Adeptus Mechanicum or Mechanicus. I did try to vary some of the metallics a little bit. I didn't use a lot of gold on him. I just used like in a couple of spots, like where there's heraldry, a drill, and then the blade has some gold, bronze. The rest, and then, you know, some of this heraldry, but the rest of it's all standard, you know, various metallics. I think when I have like an HQ, I might have like, you know, like some of the Majoses have the gold carapace. People paint it gold, or the Castellax have the gold kind of carapace on the top of their head. I might do some stuff like that too, but kind of left him just mostly regular metallics. So I don't know. I think he's going to look pretty cool when I'm done. I think it'll be a pretty cool paint scheme. Now they will be next to orange guys, right? Like, 'cause when I use them combined, like they'll be an allied unit to an orange force. But I actually think that's okay. They'll stand out and show that they're different as an allied detachment. But yeah. All right. Well, hope everybody's weekend is going well. And talk to you guys most likely next week. Take care.